Hi there, Ronnie here, coming at you with a video. It's been a while since I made any sort of RPG video, specifically about my own plans. It's looking like maybe with regards to my friendly local gaming store, I might actually get a game on at some point this year before it moves to its new location. I'm teetering between Falkenstein and Dragon Age. Dragon Age seems to be getting a bit of a pitch. So it might be Dragon Age. On the basis of its sort of D&D adjacent. Although recent events with Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro has gotten, apparently it's gotten a lot of players looking elsewhere. And as I'm one of the few people who actually run stuff that isn't D&D, I might actually take advantage of it. Or more accurately, it would be advantageous for me. Certainly skewing to my direction now, which is good. Currently playing, I'm still running my Shintar game. It's been off for a few weeks just with work and things for players, but hopefully get that back on soon. Playing a game of Victoriana on a Monday night on Parageeks 2. Phil is running it. Myself, Jason, Becky and Giorgio are playing. Nice to have Giorgio back. Missed him on my game. It's nice to see him back. It's been fun. Interesting system. Obviously I'll talk more about it once the campaign ends, as is my want to do. But I'm enjoying it. I'm intrigued by the ongoing story. As for other stuff, Free RPG Day is due near the end of June, and obviously Tabletop Scotland at the end of August. So I have some one-shots to put together. I've kind of stated I'm probably going to run Falkenstein as my one-shot at Settlers for Free RPG Day. I like the idea of running that. I think that'll be an interesting I just got to come up with a scenario, and then obviously stuff for TTS. I'm still rather wanting to go with what I did last year, which is to create scenarios inspired by some of the board games I have. The only problem with some of the board games I have is that they lend themselves more to campaigns rather than one-shots. So I'm having to sort of pick and choose. Plus I've got to decide what systems I'm running. I am very, very, very tempted to run Toon. On the Sunday morning at Tabletop Scotland, simply because that's just anarchy. It's extremely exhausting to run Toon, but it's fun. So I might do that. Because I could come up with all kinds of scenarios and so on. As I say, my main thing is whether I go with what I did last year and use stuff for free RPG day for Falkenstein. I'm rather tempted to do something inspired by Last Will, partially because it's a great game, and partially because Last Will is set in a sort of Edwardian, Victorian kind of era. So for Falkenstein at some point. So that would make sense. Again, it's not about reproducing the board game as an RPG. It's about taking the idea and doing something with it. Yeah, there's a few ideas, but I've just got to nail it now and just nail my colours to the mast. And decide exactly what I'm going to do for those two events. I might do an Alien game. I might run Savage Worlds at TTS. The only thing that's put me off doing Savage Worlds, a sci-fi Savage Worlds game, is I did that before. What I've never done actually is run a fantasy game. So I might do something fantasy. I guess technically I could say fantasy for Castle Falkenstein. But yeah, I might do something fantasy. We'll see. I'm still unsure. Still coming up with ideas. Whether I come up with something fresh or whether I do what I did last year, because I really enjoyed that exercise last year. Because last year my games were based on Dead of Winter and Love Letter, and they were both quite fun to do. So I might try and do something different. I guess if I used Toon, I could get away with running something inspired by Munchkin as a fantasy game. It could be funny. Ooh. Oh, that could work actually. I'll have to think on that. Anyway, so just a quick video from me. Hoping to get back into the swing with some RPG playing. Really enjoying the Monday game. Hoping to get my Thursday game up and running again. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll be back soon with another video.